you gonna repot the plants today? Oh, you're such a big man. Thank you. Thank you so much, baby. Mama loves you. Okay, we can sit together. Oh, Mommy needs a screwdriver. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. In today's video, I want to hopefully repot my new plants, and we'll go over my plant journal that I've started again because I need it. With a lot of plants, I have to remember which plants get which soil. Some like it more acidic, some like it more fine and not so chunky. Right now, I am trying desperately to open this. There we go. Line with notch. Does this mean? Okay. This is the light, and it's actually on because these batteries have just a little bit of juice in them. But this is the light that is in my plant closet because it doesn't have an actual flip-on light, and you can't see anything there. That is so fantastic. So I'm going to replace all of these batteries, and I'm glad it's a D because that's what I bought. This is, the name of this light is Beams, and it's just a wireless light, uses 4D batteries, and you can get them off of Amazon. I will link them down below in case you would like to check them out. Any closet or any space that you are like, man, I wish I had a light in here. These are fabulous because none of our bedroom, except for mine, none of the other bedroom closets have lights in them. See how much brighter that is? Just needed some batteries, folks. Hold on there. You just hold on there, Becky. All right, there we go. Okay. And then I just put it up and turn it, and it's on. So let me go put this up, and I'll be right back. All right, so I do highly recommend those lights. They are, oops, I forgot to put the screw back in. Okay, we'll do that later. Let me put this somewhere so I don't lose it. All right, so I have my table set up here. I have extra batteries because I tend to chat too much, and we'll use battery. If you like a sparkling water with a little flavor, this is my new summer flavor, the bubbly melted ice pop, red, white, and blue. My plant journal, we will do an overhead at the end of this, just remind me. But basically what I've done is I've printed plant profile sheets for each of the plants that I have. And I don't know if it's going to happen in today's video, but in one of the videos, we're going to have to go through and make sure I have one of these for every plant that I have, because I put my glow-in-the-dark one that doesn't really grow in the dark. I put him back there because he likes more shade than sun, and I forgot about him, so he doesn't have shade in here. Okay. I do want to show you one thing real quick. Beautiful Star has given me a new leaf. Look at how beautiful. So yeah. Oh, and when I went to, no, it wasn't her. Who was it? I went to water somebody and I was like, your roots have already come through. Was it her? It must be, yeah. I took this bottom off and her roots are already through there, so we don't know what to do. What size do we want to put her in? She's in an 8. Should I repot her every year? This is why I have a plant journal. But I put this leaf up on the window so it can get the morning light and be a happy girl. So, all right. Let's just check that out real quick. So I have all of my, she's a Thai constellation. I have them in alphabetical order, so Punky. Monstera Thai constellation. Repot every 3 years. Slow grower. Loves to be root bound. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave her alone then. Fertilize monthly in the spring and summer. Not usually prone to pests. Brown leaves underwatered or lack of light. Yellowing, watering issue, or not enough fertilizer. Bright indirect, east window. Let it dry out almost completely. I bought it at Walmart, March of 2025 for $30. And she just had like 2 or 3 leaves on her. All right, so I'm going to let her get root bound. Because I did her this year. I repotted her this year. I actually need to write that in here. Everybody enjoying this fabulous content? Thank you. All right, so she should be in the M's, not in the T's. I don't know what we're doing. Marble, M-O-N. M-O-N-E, M-O-N-S. There we go. I repotted her in May. All right. 2026. Pot up from 6 to 8. Repot in 2029. Okay. Now, I'm going to go grab a plant and then we will repot it. All right, so I have all kinds of plants. This is my white bat plant. They do have those droopy leaves, but I need to repot that. That's just not in good soil. Then I have my alocasia over here that has a new leaf that's coming out, and I need to repot her because I don't think they watered her. I don't know. Everybody is getting a pest treatment and a repot. This is in a 4. I could go to, oh, you know what I want to do? What was I thinking? I have like 4 or 5 of these that I got, I believe, from Walmart. Hold on. Nope, these came from Target last year. And you can hang them on the wall and have plants in them. So I thought, maybe I could put my Fabulous down in it and hang it on the wall. And in another one, have, well, that's a little too big, he's not ready for it. Maybe have this one, Slow Growing Climbing. Why did I get a climber? I wonder if I can let it droop. I gotta look this one up. I don't think I made a page for that either. I could put her, but that's a bit large. So I think 4-inch, and this is what? 4-inch? Oh, okay. Well, I'll just put those two in it, hang it on the wall, call it a day. Okay, so we're going to start there. All right. So the first thing I want to do is get my soil prepared. So I have my biochar, which is like my version of plant crack. The roots love it. I have my orchid bark, which is good for providing acid and airflow for acidic loving plants. Any plants that grow on trees or near trees and in little cracks, and they soak up a lot of that acid. They're acid-loving aeroids. Cactus, palm, and citrus. I might repot my ponytail palm. And this is the indoor potting mix that I use. And as you've seen before, I'm so sure. Let me see how sure I am that I have shown you my big green bucket, and then I just dump. I don't have any perlite. That's a problem, but I have a lot of perlite in there. We're not sure what we're gonna do. So I dump the old soil in here and I make new soil in here. We'll go through all that in case you are new to my channel. Hello and welcome. My name is Leslie and I have two channels. I have one, which is this one, Leslie's Living Room, and then I have one that's called Leslie's Craft Room, where we do all things in the craft room. How novel. So yeah, I use this for the old dirt, because they usually just pot them in like peat moss or whatever, just to make sure that they hold moisture in case they don't water into, you know how it goes. All right, so I might have to find a store and get some perlite. But I just take this and I just dump it in my bin. Oh, it has perlite in it. Good. And then I've already got a bunch of perlite in it, so we might be all right. Let's make sure we use lots of orchid bark to give it some air too. Perlite holds in the moisture, helps it to retain moisture. So what I'm going to do, mix these up. All perlite in there. And I'm going to do 2 scoops. 1, 2 scoops of that. I usually do a scoop and a half of perlite. Already got it in there. Fine. Then I'm just going to add, I'm going to need some more of this too. That's great. Okay, that's fine. We can do that. And then I add a little bit of the biochar, which is just a very dark, deep, very good soil. I'll show it to you. just great for the plants. It's got mycorrhizae in it, which is really good for keeping the plants from having shock when you repot them. So we'll put about that much in there. I'm going to pour the rest into here because I got to go to the store and get more. It's so fantastic. All right, then I take my small one, or I take the top and put it on and mix it, but that makes a mess sometimes, so we don't really want to do that. Thank you. Looks like I'm going to need some more orchid bark. This isn't quite as chunky as I would like. Yeah, I'm going to need more orchid bark. Okay. So I'm going to go to the store and get dirt and perlite and orchid bark, and I'll be back. All right, now that I'm back home, I went to Walmart and I picked up potting mix, perlite, biochar, and orchid bark. I want to add more orchid bark to that. And let's see how this works out. Okay, much better. So, while I was there, you know, I'm looking around, something jumps in my cart. It is a crested euphorbia cacti for $7.98, and I just thought, well, you know, you can't turn that down. So, it looks like it was watered recently. We'll repot that so it doesn't rot. Walmart is not taking care of their plants. They had, I think they were Enjoys because they did not look like they were watercolored like this. Maybe they were just mistreated, but they had what they called jade and pothos. Pearls and jade pothos for like $5.98. I bought mine for $9.99. I know it is what it says it is. I don't have to question it. I know that it's healthy and taken care of. I'd rather pay the $9.99 at the greenhouse than my Walmart just does not take care of their plants very well. They had something else that I picked up, and I was surprised to see it, and I ended up putting it back. We don't remember what that was. That was more than 5 minutes ago. Would you not know? All right, so I want to put my pearls and jade into here and hang her on the wall. Now, I need to see. Okay, that's not too hard to get off. Okay. Anyway, these are from Target last year. If I can find them, I will link them. I am going to fill this with some of this soil mix. Now in my plant journal, if I'm ever repotting and questioning, so let's go to the Pearls and Jade pothos. I have on here soil number 1. We'll do an overview of this. And for me, soil number 1 is this mixture. Soil number 2 is this mixture without the orchid bark for things that need that perlite and that moisture retention, but not the acidic. And then soil number 3 is just my cactus mix. So, just gonna fill this up pretty close to the top. And then maybe one more scoop. Okay, so it's about to right there, which is about the depth of this. Dog, why are you right behind me? Very, very squishy. Okay. This one has roots coming out of the bottom, so I know that she's ready to be potted up. I just squeeze it. Oh, look at those roots. Yes, indeedy. Look at those roots. So I'm going to kind of break away a lot of this soil because it's just that peat moss to hold the moisture while it was in the greenhouse. Okay, just kind of getting in between those roots to get some of that soil to break up. There we go. Put her right down in here and then backfill her. And I think she will eventually trail. We don't know. We don't know. But she pretty. We'll see what she does. I'm going to move her to the back. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that or not. Okay, so then I'll just come through and backfill. Make sure she's up straight where I want her. Okay. Let's move that. Make sure she's good in there. I'm going to add a little bit more. Some in this back. Make sure the back is getting covered as well. Make sure these edges are down so they don't float out. All right, that, my friends, looks fantastic. So I'm going to go give her a little bit of water and hang her on the wall, and then we'll go and look at it once we're all done. Battery died. All right, so I knocked all of the soil, well, not all of the soil, but a lot of the soil off, and he's definitely going to be snug down in here, but it is going to be wide and shallow. Is ready to be watered in and hung on the wall. Now, I think I want to repot the cactus palm. All right, so this is my plant journal, and I go through and I name each of my plants, and I make them a label. Alocasia bambino, her name's Bambi, okay? I know, it's obsessive, whatever, it's fine. The fry deck is going to be Dexter. I know I haven't made one for him. These are ones that I had in old plants that it wears off after a while. That's great. I could probably use vinyl, but that would be a hassle to get it that small. So I just use 100% acetone fingernail polish remover and just clean it off, dry it off, and right on there. And his name is Dexter. Okay. Gotta make another one for Jackie Blue here, because my last one died. Oops, what am I doing? I didn't say hi, I'm Jackie Blue. Whatever. B-L-E-U. We all know. We don't have to be neurotic about it, Les. Thanks. Alocasia stingray. His name is Steve, and he should have one. Oops. Okay. She should have one. He should have one. Black bat flower plant. What are we going to call them? The black and the white one. Bad bat, good bat? You know, bad guy always wears black, good guy always wears white. Black bat flower plant. Hi, I'm Batty. Hi, I'm Dr. Bats. If you watch my craft room channel, you get that reference. Okay, so we had to put on here, his name is Dr. Bats. Okay, lucky. Alright, so I'm just going to go through and make sure that I have tags for each one of these, and then we'll go downstairs, place the tags, make sure that everything that I have downstairs is in here, and get a plant count of what number I am up to. Okay? Okay, be right back. Okay, my little one-leaf Alocasia Bambino, right there. I gotta add her to the book too. Peperomia columella. That's paper. And when I put these in, like I have it this way for this week, and then I will turn it next week facing that way. I like to turn my plants each week so that each side can get, you know, sun. Alright, so I have two there. This is my frizzle that is not frizzling anymore. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I just pulled off a bunch of leaves from this because they say if you want the variegation, you need to pull off these leaves that have none, and it makes me sad, but we'll see if that helps. I only did like one there and one there, maybe one there, and that was all I did because I was scared. Okay, so we don't know how many plants we have. We're not counting. We don't have time. I'm tired. Can't do any more today. I'm going to put 2 up there eventually. I put my black bat here facing the window. My goldfish, my original goldfish. This is the orange kind. I've got another piece rooting. I'm going to add it in there. I moved my lucky bamboo to right here. So then we have these. Then we have the ponytail palm. I have a Dracaena that I've had forever. I put my burro's tail under there. We'll see how he does. Here are my other plants that I've gotten. This one was flowering, now it's closed up, so I'm confused. I added a pole, that's my pole, it's a dowel from the dollar store, and some little plant clips to hold him up. Got the plant clips at the dollar store. So I have these. Look at how nice this pink flamingo is looking, how dark and pink these leaves are. My goodness, this is the, this is the Hoya Flamingo 2026 House Plant of the Year. This little thing is still struggling. Blue fern, aloe, Bowie, my bronze, Jackie blue. Pearls and jade is up there. My tiny dancer, my raindrop, my silver streak. I got a bunch back because it was just too wild. And then here's where I have my white bat. I just want to put it there just to see what happens. And then I have my neon marble queen, neon queen pothos. We don't know. Could just be a marble queen. We don't know. And then here's my fry deck. My alocasia jewel. My firefly. And my beautiful star. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to hit subscribe. Turn on that bell notification so you're notified every time I upload. And I look forward to seeing you again real soon in the living room. Bye. Say bye-bye. Mwah. Just a baby.